What the actual bleep do you want from me? I scream and I looked at his face. His face. I know I seem clingy, bitch, you are clingy. It's in my inner core that we are ending. You and I. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Subscribe. I don't even know how to start this intro. Because truly, I don't know what to say. Today we're going to be reading my Taehyung fanfic. I'm going to give you guys a little rundown. So, I wrote a Taehyung fanfic when I was 14. I was 14, 15. And if you don't know who Taehyung is, then good for me. I don't want to do this stupid video. Okay. But I can do some. And at that time, I was
in love with this man.
It was Taehyung, eating Taehyung, sleeping Taehyung, doing anything that I was doing in my head. I was not thinking about what I was doing. I was thinking about Taehyung. Like, he had a chokehold on me. I feel like it's normal, right? It's normal. It's okay. People have celebrity crushes. I now decided to write a fanfic. I needed an outlet to pour this little obsession that I had picked up on the street. And so at the time, my outlet was writing because I like to write. If you didn't know, I wrote a book. Today I'm going to be reading out the story that I wrote to you guys. It's nothing creepy, it's a little bit cringy. Well, it's not creepy. Oh, without further ado, let's just get right into this video. I was a child. I'm a teenage girl, okay? I was in love with a man. Most people would actually fly to the location of this person to stalk him. I wrote a story about it and I didn't publish it anyway. Like, I didn't post it anyway. It was just a story for my own happiness.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
Let's just get right into the video. I was really like bent on getting married to that man. Not that I don't want to get married to him. I mean, if the man is ready to wife me up, come and wife me up. Come and wife me up. Why? By the way, I didn't complete the story because I had to go to budget 11,000 words. Wow. Love you, see. I just gotta know. I can't have it. Chapter 1. You can do this. Just go in and get the hell out. Maybe make small talk, but most importantly, avoid me. Ay. Don't die. As if that would save me from the total embarrassment of physical contact with you. I looked at my brown eyes at the front mirror. I'm less red from all the crying I had done this morning and the past 5 weeks. The guts it took for me to leave the comfort of my childhood bedroom in my parents' house to come to this so-called condolence visit had given me a very good reason to bawl my eyes out. I was now packed out front of my old high school. Minutes from now, I would be in there with a bunch of bratty adults who could pretend to miss Tenny and talk about how they wish they would have talked to her or called her more when they wouldn't give two if she came back to life right this moment. We all know why they were here, to see him, to see
The fuck?
Oh no. I should give you like a little synopsis about what this story is about. It's about this girl called Kachi. I didn't use my name. She and Taehyung, they used to be a thing in secondary school, right? And then they had this like altercation. They broke up. Blah. She's an aspiring Broadway actress. I'm trying to remember. Give me a good second. That hated high school, and I don't really know what the synopsis is about. I've forgotten a lot of things, but I do know her character. She's supposed to be this emotionally weak girl who is very easily attached to people and who cries a lot. And I'm just going to go with the idea that I'm not writing this as me. I am not the main character in the story. Kachi is. So this is about Kachi, not about Amaka. The probability of anybody important in this video is really low. It's really slim, so why am I scared? Heaven forbid they would miss their only chance to meet a famous, handsome singer. Those hungry little cloud chasers are not here to say goodbye to Tenny. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be working for my annoying ass boss back in New York. I could see her. I could see Tenny begging me to come here. I could see how her big hickory eyes would be begging my nonchalant ass to pack my bags and head straight to Nigeria to see the worst set of supermates a person could ever ask for. I could see her strut body jumping on me, terrorizing me to travel back to Nigeria. Blah 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 blah. Honestly, I deserve an award. There are so many risks. Imagine seeing Martha, cliche high school bully who does nothing else in her life than to make other people's lives more miserable than hers. Or her stupid minions who couldn't tell their left from their right. Or those other stupid idiots who always thought for some reason they were better than I and Tenny. Worst of them, imagine seeing T. Yeah, oh shit. I'm going to skip some parts because this is a 28th page book. So let's get to the juicy part. Hey, blah 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 blah. She bumps into Martha the bully. Okay, I take a can of Coke and I chug it down. Biggest mistake of my life. What's the trying to have it? Hungry now, are we? That voice never aged a day. The same witchy, horrible sound I would hear every single day for 3 years straight echoed so horribly at the back of my ear. I slowly turned back to see a thin witch standing in front of me. Her hair had grown longer than before. I was now reaching her back. Her light brown eyes looked fragile as always. She hadn't aged a day, sadly, from the looks of it. Neither had her character. She wore a tight body-hugging dress that almost revealed everything, and thigh-high boots, which were practically the only thing covering up her thighs because the extremely short gown was doing a terrible job at that. I'm in my mid-20s. Oh, see? I feel like this is the problem. A 14-year-old writing about a girl in her mid-20s. What did I know about being in my mid-20s? I'm in my mid-20s, and God only knows what my mama would have done to me if I even suggested wearing that towel out of the house. Blah, blah, blah. Well, it was really nice seeing you. Till next time, bye. I end as I walk past her quickly. Sadly, not quick enough for me to hear her last small statement. Call me when you see Ian. See this part. I remember me writing this Ian. I wanted to write Ian. So like, as I was writing this little story, I had an epiphany. I was like, do I really want to write a story about Taehyung? I was like, okay, sure, I'm just about to just go. And I still ended up writing something about Taehyung. So, I didn't need to be a genius to know who she was referring to. As if I'd ever in a million years give her a heads up if I see my ex crawling around the first and last place we met. I leave the auditorium to get fresh air and also avoid meeting any more classmates. Oh, by the way, Tenny is dead. Tenny, her best friend, is dead. She died of cancer. Yeah, I ran straight to my car. I wasn't running the way I had promised to stay for an hour. I stood by the side of my car and looked around, making sure no one was around. So I fell into a squat and buried my face into my palm and started bawling my eyes out for the 5th time that morning. Being in there had brought up so much shit. Yeah, I was in that phase where I like to cuss too much. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm a crier. I cry like it's nobody's business. Blah blah blah, she cries. Sometimes I admit it's a bit annoying, especially when it comes unexpectedly, like right now. But it makes me stronger and fixes my issues in a way. This is the juicy part. I had no idea when a big car came and parked in the empty slot next to my car. I had no idea when 2 feet fell came out from the car. And walked up to me, and I had no idea how familiar that voice sounded. Catchy. It's just now, but as I'm reading this shit, that I realized Taehyung is a Korean man. He didn't become a Nigerian. When you're in love, there's no logic needed. And he also doesn't speak English well. But this Taehyung in my book, he's like a fluent English speaker. He was meant to be like not foreign exchange, like a foreign student. Like he was Korean. He was definitely Korean. Yeah, a Korean guy that came to Nigeria. I gave a loud hiss when this person didn't answer, which made me raise my head from my palm. What the actual bleep do you want from me? I screamed and I looked at his face. His face. Have you ever felt embarrassment in such a way that you could taste it? No? Well, I just did. And let me just tell you, embarrassment does not taste nice. There I was, snotty mucus nose, ugly red eyes, a squeezed face that had at least 6 veins popping out. Ew. Absolutely no trace of makeup. Wearing an old black gown I had worn once to visit his grandmother at the local nursing home and had a stain of BBQ sauce on it. Wet palms mixed with tears, mucus, sweat, and possibly coke, and a crushed self-esteem staring out the one person I didn't want to see. The one person that had crushed my heart so bad I couldn't sleep for days. The one person I trusted and loved so much. The one person I had prayed and fasted for. not especially not in my present state. They will, even though he had put on sunglasses, a scarf, and a bucket hat that had covered his entire forehead, I could still tell it was him. I could still somehow manage to see his grey eyes. There he was. There he was staring at me as I stared at him, looking like a homeless person. Tape, chapter 1, ended. Please don't associate the person that wrote this book with me. We're not the same people. We are not. But I think I was writing Taehyung in the version that I wanted him to be, the version that suited me more. Because first of all, I don't think he has grey eyes. Also, that grandmother part, I wasn't really thinking about it when I said it. She sees her ex in a condolence visit of her best friend because her best friend died with cancer. And so they have a condolence visit and they invite everybody in their set. And practically her only friend in this entire world died of cancer, and now they're having a condolence visit at her old school, old high school. So we start chapter 2 of Real Strong and Cringe. Okay, so remember how I said that this girl, Kachi, is a clingy bitch. This is where we see the full clinginess. So if this girl annoys you, because I wanted her to be annoying, I wanted her to be that clingy girlfriend that cannot do anything without her boyfriend. I take a deep breath as I look into his deep grey eyes. Those eyes have the power to call angels from different worlds. Oh shit. It was one of my favorite things about him, his eyes. They were just so mesmerizing and could leave you days for months. Screw that, years. From his eyes, my gaze fell to his lips. His beautiful pink soft lips. I couldn't wait to... Woo! Woo! Oh, no! I'm not going to say that part. God forbid. Let my leg bend before I put this part inside this video.
You want to know why? Because I got the
dignity.
Bloop. Yes, I got the
dignity.
Soon enough, my eyes zoomed out from his lips to his overall facial structure. It was perfect. The perfect face. That's my life.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
His eyes, ears, mouth, dimples. Does he have dimples? Does he have dimples? I don't really know. The fact that all this perfectness molded together by God was all mine made me have so much confidence in myself. Like the bitch had confidence because the boy liked her. And just like that, it happened. Tears. I could feel droplets of tears falling from my eyes. Kachi? Are you... Oh! Bro, I really want to imagine Taehyung saying Kachi. It's an Igbo name, and you have to put like the Igbo accent inside at the same time. Does it say Kachi? Kachi. Kachi. We didn't put the accent. I know I seem clingy, bitch, you are clingy. This bitch is clingy. Like the story, I had an outline for this girl, and she was the most clingiest bitch ever. If this girl was a real life person in my life, the way I'll be insulting her, I'm sorry. Tay is the best thing to ever happen to me, ever. Well, besides Tay, he's like the light in my dark tunnel, my first love, my forever love. I can just feel it in my inner core that we are ending. You and I. We gave her breakfast. Let me not spoil for you. We gave her breakfast. You think God give it to her, you packed it for her and then you gave it to her. Yes, I'm in love with Tay. With every breath in me, I am in love with Tay. Bro, are you sure I'm not with this? I don't think no. Write this.
The Nile is a river in Egypt.
It's about Faith. Hey! And Faith brought Tay and I together. Faith is Tay and me. From the moment he had... no! I'm not saying this part. I am not saying this part. You see now, they're inside his room, they're in his bedroom. And they're watching Attack on Titan.
Bruh.
Sir and Gina is better shit than her and Erin. Are you high? She's giving pick me girl energy. I'm quirky, I'm dependent on people, and I also like anime. Yeah. I taught Tenny the formula to our 3D shapes. My handsome man.
He needs some milk.